Hey, so I'm already kind of behind on recording this video. It's 9:39 on Saturday, and this was supposed to go up, a bit earlier. But let's just say I'm a bit distracted by a different game at the moment. But anyway, I wanted to make sure it got out on Saturday regardless, even if it's late. So, this is a new series to sort of help me get better at sliders and maybe even you find a slider set you like. Bear in mind, I'm not perfect at this. There are people 100 times better than me in every category. However, I just wanted to give it a go, and maybe one day I'll be better at sliders, so I can be better at this for you. So welcome to the first Slider Saturday. Today we're covering 3 of the most popular Haikyuu characters, Hinata, Kageyama, and apparently Nishinoya is very popular as well, which is fun because he's one of my favorite characters. I've been watching Haikyuu recently, so I want to show it. Ignore the fact with the default. I forgot to save Yuta's look, which means I'll need to remake my Yuta look. You'll see it in a video, so I'll probably just have to watch that video. I have it stockpiled for when I start the series, which should be soon. I'm on the Elden Beast, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's stop fucking around and get started. We're going to go from least favorite to favorite, who I think looks the most accurate, least accurate to most accurate. Funnily enough, we're starting with Hinata. I could not get him for the life of me. As I said, this is for a bit of training. You can see these videos as comedy, in a sense, I guess, laughing at how bad I am at sliders. In the long term. So you can see a bunch of favorites here. So, guess who Hinata is? I'll give you 5 seconds. If you guess this one, you're wrong. Yeah, it's this little guy right here. So, let's get a closer look at him. Probably not the best Hinata you've seen. I tried my best to get something that looked a little bit like Hinata. It didn't like the worst, but if you saw it, you wouldn't exactly guess who it was. So here's everything you'll need, slider-wise, for him. Yeah. So Hinata's not the best looking, but it gets better. It does get better. Bear in mind, the characters in Haikyuu are very much teenagers. So it's sort of hard to get a grasp. I think the Haikyuu manga is done, so I could look at an adult image of Hinata and go off that. But, it's whatever. We'll just go with their base looks. Oh, RGB, right? Yeah, it's just pretty much straight orange. But yeah, I guess try and strike some conversation during the sliders. Have you watched Haikyuu? If so, what's your favorite arc so far? Mine's probably the, what was it, Aoba Josei rematch before their Shiro Torizawa arc. The Shiro Torizawa arc was really good, but I was so suspenseful during that rematch against Aoba, or whatever it is. There's nothing there. So that's Hinata. I think I covered everything there. Alright, next on my list of least accurate to accurate is Kageyama, who I'm actually on at the moment, I didn't even realize. Kageyama is another popular character. He looks more sad than just generally frustrated, but he looks a bit better. If someone told me this is Kageyama, I'd have a lot easier time believing them. So here's all this. If you can tell, Facial Structure 4 is probably one of my favorites. Now everything else just looks weird, I can't explain it. So 4 just kind of ends up working out for a lot of anime characters, in my opinion. Kageyama is definitely an interesting character for me. I don't, love him, but I do like him. But I'm not, everyone else seems to like him a lot more than I do. I think he's cool. I like his entire, I'm the king, but I hate being called that because it's got, a bad, connotation to it, I guess. But granted, that was sort of dispelled after, the first season, if that. But, What's his name? The blonde dude. How have I forgotten his name? I knew like everyone's name on the team as well, but I keep forgetting his name. I'll think of it. Yeah, but fucking Kageyama's cool. I don't hate Kageyama. I actually started playing volleyball in real life. Not very good at it, and it's basically just 2-on-2 games with my cousins and my brother. My brother who does the thumbnails for these videos, by the way. But yeah, I'm actually half decent at receiving the ball. I'm pretty, just off little experiences with them. But anyway, that's Kageyama. Anyway, time for the most accurate. This was the 3rd most popular character according to my anime list, so I thought, you know, top 3 Haikyuu characters, might as well do them. It's Yu Nishinoya, my favourite character in the whole show. Can't get the thing above his like head, his little tuft of separate coloured hair, but I think he looks alright. I actually don't think I did too bad here. Yeah, Nishinoya's probably my favourite character, and if I had to play a position in volleyball, I'd probably want to play libero, because I'm not very good at, like, I can't jump very high, or, like, I'm not very good at spiking, or stuff like that. But, the libero seems really fun, because he just gets to receive and stuff like that. And he's, like, the cornerstone, at least in Haikyuu, he's the cornerstone of defense. I've seen, like, actual games, and the libero seems very similar. I don't know how accurate Haikyuu is to real life, but anytime I see a real life game, and then watch a Haikyuu game, it's kind of like, I don't see too many things that are different. But there's obvious differences in everything. It's just the way it is. But if you play volleyball, let me know how accurate it is. I'm always curious if you've watched the show. Even if it's not accurate, it's good entertainment. I'd recommend watching Haikyuu. And that's it. That's everyone. Finish off in Nishinoya. Yeah, probably going to be a short video, just because it's sliders, you know, I can't really do much in terms of showing off. The series will start soon. There might be breaks in between videos or more often, just because at the moment Warframe is kind of a big thing for me. And maybe I'll make videos on Warframe, smaller ones, not as big. I want this to be an Elden Ring channel at the end of the day. And don't get me wrong, I will branch out to other games eventually, but maybe like other From Software games. I don't know. I kind of want this to just be a Souls channel. I don't know if I actually want to do anything else on the channel. But at some point I'll probably upload things like Warframe. Just if I'm interested in something, I'll probably upload it. But at the end of the day, I want it to be a Souls channel. Go through Souls again and stuff like that. I'll show you the characters I make, and we go with that. But anyway, the series should start soon. I just got to kill Radagon, but once I get that down, we'll be all good. Anyway, that was the first slider Saturday. It wasn't as successful as I hoped. I sort of was like, oh yeah, I can do Hinata, Kageyama, and Nishinoya easy, and then turns out I'm only good at really doing Nishinoya. But that's probably because Nishinoya is a somewhat easy character to do. Maybe the other two are as well. Maybe I just overthought it. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe if you want more. I do character builds from different anime, and you're always free to suggest a character. Going to be doing this every Saturday as well. Feel free to comment how much better you did at making the characters. As I said, this series is also a way for me to learn the slider system as best as I can, so I can make better sliders to show off. I think I do alright sometimes, but other times it's just, yeah, it looks alright. I always credit people if I do take sliders, but I wanted to do this so I could try and help you in another way without me just watching a guide and saying, hey look, this is what I watched. Anyway, I've been sorry, my voice went there. I've been Wako, and thanks for watching. See ya.